Alright, so back at it again. We've unwrapped it and checking all those proportions. See some of the marks on the head there. I feel like I'm trying to speak along with this pace. Anyway, slow down, Joe. So yeah, checking the measurements, checking the angles. Started working on the mouth a little bit in this. And again, I'm kind of keeping it relatively naturalistic at this point still. Haven't gotten into the abstracting yet. But I'm kind of focusing there, showing like where the muscles are on the plaster cast. So there's muscles underneath, around, above, underneath, and around your mouth that make the shape of the mouth. You don't want to think about your lips as like Mr. Potato Head, like they're just stuck on. So you want to work the structure around them. If you think about the lip itself as sort of the edge of that, your skin that's open at that opening. So remember to think about those muscles shaped around the face. You might even look at some muscle diagrams as well as just pictures of yourself. And I think I started looking at the eyes a little bit, and kind of have those. Remember, they're kind of recessed, and then there's the kind of ball in the socket, your eyeball in that socket. And so I started out by kind of making sure that recessed area, and you want to think about that structure, just like I said, the mouth, the structure around it that makes the mouth look like the mouth. And think about the brow and the cheekbone and the ridge of kind of the nose comes in there, and all of that creates a structure. Otherwise, it's just a disc. But then kind of going in and shaping it so it looks like it's underneath the surface, behind the skin. Keep going much, but I don't sculpt this fast. So I like to do both, and to keep it simple and do both of them at the same time to try to get those lined up right. I'm always a little off. I think my head's probably a little off too. But check that, the measurement in between them, and from center of center, a number of times. And once you get, where you're relatively happy, you can start to build up the skin, or the eyelids around those. And skip ahead, but take some time and get that, where you want it. Look at it from the side too. So slowly build up those sort of eyelids below. And kind of shape it. And everybody's a little bit different, mostly. So you might have bigger kind of eyelids underneath. You really want to look at your own image. Just because I'm doing it a way on my head doesn't mean that's the way it should be on yours. So kind of using smaller tools to get in there. My fingers are too big to actually do a lot of detail work. And then kind of the eyelid above. Kind of shape that. Tools again. Always have a little trickiness of getting the point with the bottom eyelid and the top eyelid kind of come together in the corners. A little bit of an indentation there. So, and then the thing to think about is that flap of skin above coming down from the brow. Sometimes the top eyelid is all the way sort of underneath that. You barely see just kind of the edge of the eyelashes. But you want to think about how that kind of hangs down. And again, you're going to, different people have a different look to them. And we speed it up. So that structure that's around the eye is what makes the eye look like the eye. All right? So make sure you look. And again, a muscle diagram, other than your own actual face, will give you an idea of where those muscles are. Some people have, and this is probably, I'm exaggerating, having very harsh features in that muscle in there, but I'll play even and smooth it out later, maybe. Or maybe let's go with it. So, take your time, keep looking, going back and forth, slowly work through things. Also step away from it and look at it from a distance too. Alright, take care.